They're trying to launch it around the time that the show comes out on Amazon. Hello there, it's me, your old gaffer, your Lord of the Rings dad. Hey, I'm here to talk about the game today. Do we have a release date? No, the answer is no. We don't have a release date yet. It's August 19th as I record this. Will we have a release date soon? I don't know. I think we can look back at we can infer or refer or make some refer. We can make some inferences based on maybe a previous Capital Games release game, which was Galaxy Heroes back in 2015. I thought we'd look at that history, how Galaxy Heroes was released as far as soft launch, releasing the game, and then Force Awakens releasing soon after that. So we could take those dates and kind of look at the dates of Lord of the Rings right now, Heroes of Middle-earth, and see what's going on. Maybe put those together and come up with maybe a general idea of possible release. So let's talk about that right now. So if we look at Galaxy of Heroes, which is another Capital Games game, the soft launch was on October 13th, 2015. The game actually launched about a month and a half later on November 24th, and then Force Awakens came out on December 18th. So you can see like month and a half between each of those occurrences. Now the problem is that, we had a soft launch of this game on July 13th. If you look at like a month and a half, we're getting close to that right now. And then Lord of the Rings and the Lord of the Rings prequel on Amazon comes out on September 2nd. So is there some kind of synergy with the previous release? Obviously it does seem like they're really trying to time it with the release of this show to get a little bit of energy going for the game, to push forward the product and say, hey, people are going to be interested in games about this show after it comes out. There's a lot of Lord of the Rings games out there, and this one perhaps can fall right in there, but they want to make it with... I'm assuming, we can really naturally assume with the timing of this and based on how they did the Galaxy Heroes launch 7 years ago, they're trying to launch it around the time that the show comes out on Amazon. Now, I've already had one update in Lord of the Rings, Heroes of Middle-earth, and it came out about a month in, a little less than a month, and they fixed some issues with arena climb, with some of the characters that were not showing correct health. There were some other fixes as well. There are still a few things need to be corrected in the game. There's some gear equipping stuff that just isn't quite working right. There are some goals in the game that aren't quite, you can't really get them to work no matter what you do. So there's still some bugs they need to fix in the game before they would release it. But the game is pretty much ready aside from those few bugs, and everybody can argue about graphics or this or that or the quality, whatever. I'm enjoying the game. It's a very similar game to Galaxy Heroes, but it's more of a combination of like Galaxy Heroes with Marvel Strike Force, with Raid Shadow Legends, with other games of that ilk, those gacha type games that come out with IPs attached. Obviously, Raid was not an IP, but you have obviously Marvel Strike Force is one. So it's kind of taking the ideas, or maybe hopefully what they're trying to take is the best of all worlds of that and put it together into this game and make it something that they've learned from experience from and built better. So when is the release date? We don't know exactly, but if history shows us anything, the initial goal was probably to release it on or before the release date of the Amazon show. Now they don't release it on it because then it's like double news. You get the show, you get the game on the same day. It doesn't make any sense, but you would think that somewhere around that time period, maybe there's another game update that comes out in the next week or two. I guess 2 weeks puts us right around release date, but sometime I would think in the next couple of months. Now, some have speculated it's going to be even longer. That kind of jives with the way games work these days. The betas seem to last a little bit longer since COVID. They last longer than they ever did before, which I've never really understood. When you get a game that's basically ready to go, fix the few bugs you got, put the updates out, release the game, get it out there, and do all the quality of life improvements or gameplay improvements. Do those as you go, because that's how games work. Games improve over time. Anyway, if I had to guess, I would bet we're going to see this sometime around the middle of September. It doesn't seem like it's quite ready to go yet, and they did one update. I don't think the second update is going to come in time to release this game before the show comes out. I could be completely wrong. Maybe it updates tomorrow and they say it's good to go. Then boom, they throw it out there and we're playing the game. But I think it's more likely middle September. Let me know what you think. When do you think Lord of the Rings Heroes of Middle-earth might come out? Do you think I'm way off in that? Do you think we're looking at a 2023 launch? Do you think it's going to be sooner? Tell me what you think. I'd love to hear your comments down below. Make sure to like and subscribe. Join us here for Lord of the Rings Heroes of Middle-earth content. As soon as the game is launched, it's going to be go. It's going to be 100% go on the Star Wars Dad channel, but I will be your Lord of the Rings dad in the meantime. Let's take a look at that intro again. Well, there you go, folks. And of course, while you're out there going through your lives, always remember, Nooch too good.